Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Soulful Diary. Today we are going to study a poem Looking for a Cousin on a Swing by A.K. Ramanujan. Before we dive deep into the poem, let me give you a quick glimpse about the poem. The poem is 23 lines long, divided into stanzas of unequal lengths. The poem is a lyric. What is a lyric? A lyric is a poem that expresses personal feelings and thoughts. Line 1 to 10. When she was 4 or 5, she sat on a village swing, and her cousin, 6 or 7, sat himself against her. With every lunge of the swing, she felt him in the lunging pits of her feeling, and afterwards we climbed the tree, she said. The speaker begins by telling the reader about a young girl. It is immediately made clear that she was young. This means that she is no longer uh, a child. When she was a child, only 4 or 5, she would sit with her cousin on a village swing. When the readers closely observe the title and the personal nature of work, Ramanujan's other work, into consideration, it is more likely that he is the cousin. He was slightly older than she was at that time, 6 or 7. The contact the two had on the swing is emphasized. They were against one another. Movement, bodies, and physical contact is highlighted through the use and reuse of the word lunge. In lines 5 and 7, the word is used to refer to the movement of the swing, but there is also a second meaning. It is possible it is impossible to ignore the sexual connotations of the word lunge, even though in this case it relates to young children. There is something about this interaction which perhaps only to the poet today makes him recall the beginnings of his own sexual arousal. In a break from the innocent, new feelings of arousal is hinted in the first lines. The speaker recalls the words of the female cousin. She informs him and any other listener that the two went on to climb a tree. There is a shift from the third person to first person plural. Line 11 to 18. Not very tall, but full of leaves, like those of a fig tree, and we were very innocent about it. Now she looks for the swing in cities with 15 suburbs and tries to be innocent about it. The speaker tells the reader that the tree they climbed was not very tall one, but it had other attributes. It was full of leaves like those of a fig tree. The fig tree is an important image in the poem. It is ancient and considered to be one of the earliest trees in recorded history. The tree also features prominently in the Bible as one of those present in the Garden of Eden after Adam and Eve realized their nakedness in the garden. They used the leaves of the tree to cover themselves. The poet recalls how innocent he and her cousin were together. Whatever they did in the tree, it was simple, youthful, and innocent, befitting their ages. The time period changes. The speaker describes how the female cousin travels in various cities, looking for the swing and trying to be innocent about it. Through the word tries, the reader can interpret that the cousin is in fact not innocent but strives to be. This is a hard thing to balance as the act of looking for the swing is an illusion referencing a search for sexual interaction. Line 19 to 23. Not only on the crotch of a tree that looked as if it would burst under every leaf into a brood of scarlet figs if someone suddenly sneezed. The speaker continues to speak about the woman's search for some kind of sexual satisfaction that makes her feel as innocent as she was a child. The woman looks not only at one specific part of a tree. The speaker describes the kind of tree the girl knew in her part. It was one that looked as if it would burst under the weight of the leaves and the figs. To those who knew it, it looked as though it would all go off at one time if someone suddenly sneezed. The word brood hints at a possible desire the woman holds to get pregnant and have children. Poetic devices repetition. In the first stanza of the poem, the poet uses repetition to emphasize the importance of the word lunch. The use and reuse also solidify in the reader's mind that there is more to the word than the simple movement of the swing. Enjambment. This occurs when a line is cut off before its natural stopping point. It forces a reader down to the next line and the next quickly. One has to move forward in order to comfortably resolve a phrase, a sentence. A very good example of how this technique can influence a reader is experiences at the end of line 6. Alliteration. When words are used in succession or at least appear close together and begin with the same letter. For example, 4 and 5 in the first line and 6 and 7 in the third. Thank you. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow in the next video at 4 p.m. sharp.